They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Miners have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. The quick out. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early. In front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTEP's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Kennedy. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Terry. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. On the option. The pitch. Touchdown Longhorns! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Finds his man. It's Daly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I can go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
To the air, it's Kennedy. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Westbrook. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Miners decide to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick completion on the out route. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. With the catch, it's Shelton. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Like, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Makes a grab on the shot. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Doyle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air, it's Kennedy. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Doyle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats.
Texas.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Culliver. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Oh, Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll take a shot. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Culliver. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Miners send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Casey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start.